guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison, and today we are going to be looking at my Instagram. We're going to be scrolling back into the first post and see how cringy it is. In no way am I saying I'm a big Instagrammer, because I know I'm not, but I thought it would be funny to see my old makeups and kind of judge them. So, let's get to it. So I already took the liberty of going all the way down because that was a lot, because I do have 600 posts. So let's start. So this is my first post. This was me in 2014. So I was like 15, I don't know, maybe 16. This is freshman year though. And this is what I look like. My makeup is not very different. That's scary. It's much better now, I would say. My hair was actually to the middle of my back. But why this Instagram started was I had an Instagram before, and it was kind of my personal, and then I posted makeup on it as well. And so I decided, it got like hacked or something, I don't really remember the story, but it got hacked, and pretty much I started this account. And in the beginning, it was kind of the same thing with the personal and the makeup account. I did that a lot. So I used to do, like, all my makeups were like collages. They all were in collage form. I don't know why, they just all were. And at this time, I think my makeup page was like Madison Summerfield. It was like my makeup page name has changed so a bit. And side note, I had a hashtag for my page. I did that. But I used to always do collages. They're gross and I don't know why, but I did it. This is a look that I get not as much anymore, but in the beginning people would always talk about this look. They always couldn't figure out how I did it. It was pretty much I just bent my finger and built up. I mean, you can totally see where my finger is, but it like blew people's mind. So this is my first build-up special effects. I use like eyelash glue and cotton and eyeshadows and fake blood that I made. And the fake blood was like chocolate syrup, like food coloring. It was just bad, and it was just like in a red like Solo cup. It was like in a cup, and I put like cling film over top of it. It was probably like rotten, but I used it so much. It was so gross. But that's my first special effects build up. The collages, beautiful. This was my profile picture. I loved this photo. Looking at it now, it looks like it's taken with like a shoe. Like, it's so grainy. It's so gross. Makeup, again, not that far off. I like a red lip and wing eyeliner. But my wing eyeliner back then was like this size of my eyes, so I looked like I had like sad eyes. So this was my first time doing the NYX Face Awards, and again, it looks like it was taken with a shoe, but pretty much I thought in the beginning that you could only use NYX products. I didn't know, like in the first video you normally have some leeway. I didn't know that, so I went to the store and I bought like, I guess like $50 worth of NYX products to use, and did not get in. I understand why, but that was my first entry for NYX Face Awards. Oh, this. So, this was my first special effects. And people ask me all the time, how did I get into special effects and why? It was pretty much, I saw pictures online of people doing this. And I'm like, being the smart I am, I was like, yeah, I can do that, and I did it, and it's not good, but at the time I thought it was. It's pretty much that fake blood I made, and black eyeshadow and like brown eyeshadow. That's all this is. It's amazing. Could not do better today. Could not outdo myself because that's beautiful, man. Again, collages. What is this? This needs to be canceled. This was the first musical I did. It was Guys and Dolls. It was pretty much just doing victory rolls and wing eyeliner and red lips. And that was the first time I ever did musical. Yeah. So this look is, again, kind of like the bent finger one. Some people still talk about this look, and when they see this look, they freak out. I don't think it's that good. At the time, I thought it was like dope. I was like, look at me, I'm a special effects makeup artist. Like, obviously you can see where my finger starts and the prosthetic. I think this was made with like scar wax, which is the devil. There's a hair, but I definitely have grown, just in time, and that's a good thing. So pretty much this is a look that I still get, people still really like. It's Corpse Brides. I'm painted from my hip bone up. It took me like 5-6 hours to do. Pretty much it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when I finished, and I'm like taking photos, like trying not to wake up my parents. This is another one. This is like my mom's absolute favorite. I don't like it anymore, but I'm an artist by heart, so I don't really like or think anything I do is perfect, because, you know, you can always do better. But this look I did right before I got a job at Erebus, which is this. And Erebus is like a really, really big haunted house in Michigan. I got a job there when I was 16, and my mom was with me, and pretty much because I wasn't supposed to be there per se, you had to be 18 to work there, but you know, they took a chance on me, and I'm very grateful for what they did, and they taught me a lot. They taught me a lot about time management and just working under pressure, working under a schedule, just a lot I learned from Erebus. So these are, like, I still do them, not as much anymore, but these are crime scenes. My friend's class at my old high school, she would use these to teach the kids, so my makeup was used for good. And this look was for my anatomy class at, I got extra credit actually. It's pretty much the muscular system, as you can see. I'm painted from the hip bone up. That one took me like 5-6 hours as well. Looking at it now, it's not 100% atomically correct, but I tried. This was, I believe, my first collab I did with other people, if I believe so. It was really fun. It was really cool to work with other artists. You learn a lot from others, so I thought it was really cool. The makeup's not 100% good, but it was supposed to be like a mutant, like reindeer. I was supposed to be like turning into one, but it didn't work. In my opinion. Here is the top 9 for 2015, so there you go. Here was another collab I did. Here was another collab I did as well. So this look was for a contest, which is right here actually. I did this makeup and I entered it for a contest, and I got the top 10 in this contest, so that was really cool. That was the first time I ever really got that. So I didn't win, but it was a good experience and I had fun. So I did the 100-day makeup challenge. It was so hard. I'm not gonna even like lie. There was times where like I didn't want to do it. I'm like, I'm gonna quit. It was rough, but I did get a lot of popularity at this time because I was posting daily, so a lot of people saw my work, and it was a challenge, but I'm happy I did it. This look This look got a lot of attention. This was day 2 of my 100-day makeup. A lot of people thought I got a lot of attention, a lot of comments, and I was very grateful. For this day I was like freaking out. I'm like, Mom! And like I think I had a birthday party or something like that, and I'm like freaking out. It was a great day. I loved that makeup. It's one of my favorites. When was this? March 19th of 2016. So that's fun. Like this video is actually me in sign language saying like thank you like so much for that, just that look. So this is Oliver. This was the first musical I did where I was the makeup consultant, and I pretty much ran the makeup department. It didn't start off that way. I started off as a helper as I did the previous year, but this year I was actually the makeup consultant. I was luckily blessed to actually have that opportunity. It taught me a lot about time management and working with others and leadership and time management, really. Theater is crazy. I did my beards for the first time, my mustaches and all that jazz. And it was just a really great experience. Like I met a lot of great people, and it was a lot of fun. Stressful, but fun. This is when I met V and Glenn Hectrick at Motor City Nightmare. I look like trash. I wish I didn't look like this, but I was actually cosplaying as a clicker. And those flowers I gave for V because it was her birthday, I believe, that weekend. And see, that's what I look like with the mask on. I wasn't as gross. I was still gross, but, you know. This is when I won the contest with V-Nail. It was an autograph, so now I have 2 autographs of V-Nail. They're in my room, actually. They're hanging up. This was my first prom. It wasn't my prom. I went with someone. This was for the Orlando shooting, which was really sad. This is one of my favorite looks still. I don't know why, I really like it. This is just one of my favorites. Fun fact. This was the last day of my 100-day makeup challenge. This was the last look. And fun fact, this look, it got onto Insider, this video right here that is playing. It got onto Insider for the lipstick, so I was actually, I guess, like, shout-outed. This is my Exorcist look, and this is the look on YouTube that has the most views out of all my videos. It's one of my favorites. Dick Smith was the makeup artist for Exorcist, was one of my favorite makeup artists of all times. This was a collab that never went up, like it just didn't. I don't remember the reason, but I still like the look. I think it's really cool, a cool concept. This was at Cinema Makeup School. I was there for a week for a boot camp, and it was really cool. I learned a lot. It was really fun. I had a great time. Oh, there's the sound. Like, I learned a lot here, and it was really fun, a great experience. I fell in love with the school. That was my instructor, Adolfo. This was my homecoming senior year. So I went as a zombie to homecoming. It was a fun time. People were terrified of me. I had a guy try to dance with me, and then I turned around and he's like, nope, and he booked it. You know, it's fine. Scaring boys away since 1998. I don't know what you want from me. So this was my Harley Quinn and Joker look. And this was one of my best friends that I did this with. The makeup's not good. It's just I don't even paint his whole body. I did half the skull. It's just, I had a great time with my friends doing this, but it's not one of my favorites. We'll just say that. Here was the top 9/16, 2016. So there it is. This was Little Mermaid. I learned a lot from this show. A lot of work went into this. This was all airbrushing, a lot of work. And during this time, my grandfather had a heart attack, So my mom was helping me and she had to leave, so that was hard, but it was a good show. I mean, there was a lot of stress, a lot of go happening. It taught me a lot about theater during that show. Here's when I graduated high school. This, I've taught in like 2 to 3 classes in my life. Maybe 4, I'm not sure. Don't really remember. This is one of them that I taught recently in Lansing. And I taught them how to do a sugar skull. Also, it's a Mexican holiday for Dia de los Muertos. So yeah. Here was Night of the Living Dead play. So I did zombies. Let's see, a bunch of these are actually in video form on this channel. Here is the top 9 for 2017. And there's the most recent look I just did the other day. So yeah, that's my Instagram. So pretty much there's a lot happening, but I learned a lot over the years. I've been doing makeup for 6 years now. I learned a lot, I made a lot of mistakes, and I've learned from them. And if I didn't have the support from my family, like my parents have been very supportive, if I didn't have that, I don't think I would be where I am today. They helped me learn things that I couldn't learn by myself and I needed help with. And I didn't always get the support. I've gotten a lot of love, but there's been a few people that thought my career choice was a joke. I had a person blatantly tell me that my career choice was bogus and I won't get money. And he was going to school to be a doctor, so he was better than me. But I don't see it that way, and I feel that's just his career path and this is mine. And not everyone is built to be a doctor. Not everyone is built to be a lawyer. There's creative people that find outlets in different ways, and this is mine. And if you don't have the support from the ones you love, it is really hard. But I'm happy that I did have that. And for any of you guys out there that kind of picked art as a career, or a career that some people don't agree with, just know that I support you and do what you love, because you don't want to be sitting behind a desk all day hating your job when you could do something you love. And that's how I see it. It doesn't matter about the money, it just matters if I'm happy in what I'm doing. And that's kind of how I live my life. Just as long as I'm happy for the most part, it doesn't matter that I'm getting a butt ton of money coming my way. And I feel like that's kind of the way as the beauty community a little bit, that they only care about the money when you should care about the art and what you love. So, and there's been times where my makeup was not good, but it's not too cringy, but it's not, there's some that I don't like looking at, but it taught me a lot just looking back at that, seeing where I came from. And I'm very happy at where I am now. You can obviously do better, but that's all in practice, I guess. And yeah, that is my cringy Instagram. And if you'd like to see me doing my videos or my other Instagram, please leave a comment. And my Instagram will be down in the description, so if you'd like to see more photos. And like, comment, and subscribe to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.